everybody, and welcome back to the world of Movie Melee. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, back again for another matchup in the teams division. We got two returning 1 and 2s facing off. Last time we saw them both in last year's sort of three-way tournament picture. Now both getting to face off. Inglorious Blasters, Grumpy Old Ren, and joining me to call all the action is Vicious Dylan Vanthang. How you doing, Dylan?
Let's get thrown off when that nickname is brought up. Yes, I'm doing good. Yeah, it should be a fun match. I mean, both these teams probably not the best, not the rookie season that they were looking for last year, but I think they're both really solid in either victory or defeat last year. So I'm excited to see what they can do today.
We saw both teams take it to the wire with teams that went on to make deep runs. You saw Grumpy Old Ren almost taking out Bolts over Broadway, who went on to play for the championship, won that entire tournament. Nick and Tim coming back over from the Fandom division here to play against Melissa and James, who had a really strong performance as well in their round 1 match. So we'll go ahead. We'll bring in our teams and interview them. They request to be asked questions first, so I bring in Nick and Tim. You two, not out of breath, not rushed whatsoever, sitting down here to answer questions and play some trivia matches. Last time we saw you, you guys almost beat Andrew Barr and Kirk Kowalkowski. How are you guys feeling now that you're back? It's been a minute. How are you feeling about being back in the ring?
We would have won that match if it wasn't for the shenanigans that were going on. With the fact that I was told it was a Fandom match, then we were put into a Melee green room. It was just a bunch of shenanigans. And honestly, I just want to say thank you to Melissa and James and John, wonderful people who I owe a life debt. But also, I knock out Sean Wasserkrug. And then I go on a run in singles. And by run, I mean I literally ran around the place, couldn't do anything correct. But now me and Nick are crushing it. I think we have what it takes to win this title match.
Absolutely.
If you can make God bleed, people will cease to believe in him. We did beat Barr and anyway.
This is true. All right, well, we will bring in your opponents today. Glorious Blasters, James, Melissa, and their manager, Calamity John Marr. You guys we brought up a lot of last year's tournament round 1 exits, but really strong performances in that. You guys have had equal time to rest and relax. How are you feeling about your return to the teams division?
I'm excited.
Don't jump all over each other, guys. You can feel free to say whatever you want. I know we've been here for a while, and I appreciate Tim's appreciation. But I think they're ready. They were definitely ready, and they've been ready for an extended period of time. So we can get to it if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the spirit.
I like it. So we'll go ahead. We'll throw John away in the back. He can just say bye-bye. And we'll get into round number 1, which works like this. You are each going to answer 8 questions worth 1 point apiece from 8 different areas within the realm of general movie trivia. You'll be individually answering for your teams on whiteboards. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
Just heads up for everyone. I said it in the chat, but I'm on call, so I might have to stop and take a call. So.
You're good.
And also, I might at times say my answers kind of quietly because my wife just went to bed. So I'm not trying to be too quiet or weird. So.
All right. Yeah. Then your first question will come in the category of coming of age / teen. In mid-90s, Stevie befriends a group of kids that engage in what hobby? Besides movies, David. Do you have hobbies? Do you like doing things? Maybe don't say them, but do you do you have a lot of hobbies?
Yeah, I like doing things and hobbies.
Yeah. Do you like Hobby Lobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I like doing things.
But I didn't put that together until we got halfway through the statement. That's down. We'll go to Tim.
Skateboarding.
We'll go to Melissa.
Skateboarding.
We go to Nick.
Skateboarding.
And we'll go to James.
Put hacky sack.
skateboarding is correct. So it's a 2-1 lead for Knights of Ren as we get to the second question, Dylan.
Which comes in the category of classics.
Grumpy old Ren.
In The Night of the Hunter, Robert Mitchum's character pretends to be a man with what profession?
I'm always worried with the team name Grumpy Old Ren that I'll slip back into Knights of Ren. I'm so used to saying that name.
Yeah.
I'll just say it and it'll happen. I'm sure I've done it already, but I'm like worried it'll just happen.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's so fine.
I like playing
Editor
hacky
will
sack.
put up. I also like hacky sack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Melissa.
I have no idea. I said preacher.
I will go to Nick.
I resisted the urge to write Hunter, and I wrote Doctor.
I will go to James.
I resisted the urge to write knight, and I put detective.
I will go to Tim.
I said cop.
Melissa is correct. The answer is preacher, or we would have accepted reverend, pastor, or any form
Nice.
of that.
Good shit, Melissa.
Good job,
Melissa.
Melissa.
Melissa, I believe, is the only one perfect as we get to the third question in the category of directors. Who made their directorial debut with 1977's Eraserhead?
This is a lovely romp of a film, gotta say.
I would say maybe just the most feel-good, delightful film I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. All the feels.
All the feels that
Namely
just make you feel
the
very feely. Exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Nick.
Everyone went to their boards very quickly. Terrence Malick?
We'll go to James.
It's one of them. David Cronenberg.
We'll go to Tim.
David Lynch.
Damn
I'll go
it.
to Melissa.
David Lynch.
David Lynch is correct. We stay tied, 3 apiece. Let's get to the fourth question.
Which comes in the category of crime. Who stars as Ernesto Chili Palmer in Get Shorty?
I feel like it's a kind of offensive name for a movie.
Yeah.
Just yelling at someone like, get that shorty. You're just like, wow. I'm 5'6". I'm not that short. How dare. And then I stand in a room with like Twohig and Tim and Cody and Boatman.
I'm not
I look
that
very
tall.
small.
I'm
But
not-
compared to me, 4,
Not a tall
3,
person.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with James.
John Travolta.
We will go to Tim.
That sounds like the right answer. I said Emilio Estevez.
We'll go to Melissa.
I also said John Travolta.
Okay.
And we'll go to Tim. Or Nick, I mean.
I've seen this movie too. I said John Cusack.
John Travolta is correct. So Blasters will draw ahead 5-3 as we get to your next question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Legend, the Lord of Darkness is attempting to hunt down the last of what type of creature?
Would you describe yourself as a legend or a Lord of Darkness?
I would describe myself more as a creature.
Fair.
I'm sure some would call me a Lord of Darkness, but not in the sense of like a positive, in the sense of a gremlin sort of figure. Of just like an asshole. 5, 4, 3, 2,
There.
1. Thanks. Pens down. Dylan's my therapist on these calls. We're going to start with Tim.
It's a unicorn.
We're going to go to Melissa.
Unicorn?
We'll go to Nick.
Unicorn?
And we'll go to James.
Unicorn.
Unicorn is correct for the clean sweep. 7-5 as we get to the next question.
Which comes in the category of Oscars. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Aladdin, and Brokeback Mountain have all won what Oscar? There's a fucking fly flying around here. Jeez.
I've never seen you just like drop everything and just be like, there's a fucking fly. Like you're offended at the presence of a fly in your room.
God damn it, I'm trying to host.
You're like, there are no flies in this Orange Julius.
I left a
5,
fucking sign out of there.
4,
No flies.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Melissa.
I guess best original score.
We will go to Nick.
Best score.
We'll go to James.
Same. Best score.
And Tim.
Best original score.
Best score, best original score is correct. So 9-7 as we get to your penultimate question, the category of horror. What 2006 horror film is about 3 backpackers that are kidnapped and murdered for sport while on a trip through Europe? Also known as A Trip with Kaleb Boatman. It's pretty similar.
Yep. I'm sorry.
It happens. No, you're good. I have witnesses. Especially will tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Nick.
Whenever it's horror, I just say like and then a scary word. So a haunting.
We'll go to James.
Hostel.
Oh,
We'll go to Tim.
it's totally Hostile. I said The Descent.
And we'll go to Melissa.
Hostel.
Hostel is correct, so it is 11-7, and we are in the position where if Melissa hits the next question, she will have a perfect round.
Oh, Melissa!
Dylan, give him the final question of the round.
Will come in the category of actors and actresses. Who has portrayed a high school teacher, a boxer, and an astronaut? Not
Those
all
are
of
my
them.
favorites.
Yes.
Not all at the same time. I love
Yeah.
this, because then you sit there and you're just like, what the fuck? what movies exist where these are things that are people? Can't. I sit there and I'm like, hey, you know what? Throw my hands up in the air and I'm like, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. There's a cat meowing. We're gonna go to James.
Is it Hillary Swank?
We're gonna go to Tim.
That could be right. I said Ryan Gosling. I don't know.
We go to Melissa.
Is it Hillary Swank?
We'll go to Nick.
I said Bill Paxton.
Hillary Swank is correct, and Melissa Woody has a perfect round.
What the hell is happening?
So
Good job,
Melissa, you will be
Melissa.
the only one that gets to answer this one. You do not have to write it down. This is just for you. Your question is, who composed the scores for Adaptation and Being John Malkovich?
I should know this. I like both of these movies.
5, 4.
Alan
3.
Silvestri. I don't know.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for Carter Burwell, but nonetheless, a perfect round.
Good job.
So at the end of round number 1, Inglorious Blasters has 13 and Grumpy Old Ren has 7. But anything can happen as we get to round number 2, which is the wheel round. And it works like this. We're going to bring to you a lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1 point. You can spin again if you don't like what you land on the first time, but you're stuck with it, whatever you said second time. There is also spinning. As well as stealing in this one round. So, Inglorious Blasters, you are in the lead, so we'll bring in Mr. Marr. Would you like to go first or defer to Grumpy Old Ren?
Way to go, Melissa.
Can we see the
actually, this is one of those
categories?
situations where I.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, your categories on the wheel are post-1950s Alfred Hitchcock, MCU, coming of age, music, sci-fi fantasy, romance, 90s, and recent releases as well as fitness and opponent's choice.
I'll say congratulations a second time to Melissa because it was that great. This is one of those situations where, you know, I'm open to being talked out of deferring if you guys want to go first, but I always think deferring is better.
I would prefer to defer, but if you want to
Fine
go.
with me.
Okay, let's defer.
All right, then we'll put John in the back, and this will be the spin for Grumpy Old Ren. Your first spin lands on recent releases. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
You good, Tim?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to try for MCU, but I think we should probably take it.
If you think we should take it, then we should take it.
Yeah, let's take it.
Okay.
All right. They will choose recent releases. I'll go ahead and give you guys your questions in the category of said recent releases. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, then your first question. What 2022 film features performances from George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Caitlin Dever?
Ticket to Paradise.
Yeah, my girlfriend at the time wanted to go see that. I couldn't see it.
Ticket to Paradise, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question in the category of recent releases. The majority of the unbearable weight of massive talent takes place in what country?
Is it Greece? Is that a country?
That is a country, and that's where I have seen this movie too, and that's where my head went to originally.
I can just picturing the.
You want to swing?
Yeah.
That's where my head went to before you said that. So
Greece, final answer.
That is incorrect. Inglorious Blasters, the chance for a 2-point steal.
I love this movie, and I also have a team after this name, but I don't actually know the answer. Maybe Italy? Have you seen the movie?
I was thinking either Italy or Spain.
Yeah, those were kind of the two I was thinking as well.
5.
Let's go with Italy. Italy,
Okay.
final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Spain. Spain.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ren, your third question.
Yep.
In what 2022 film will you find a location known as the Gates of Hell?
Nothing is ringing a bell.
Nope, me neither. Want to go multiple?
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, The Northman, B, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, C, Morbius, or D, Moonfall.
I would say A. That's my guess. It's it's not Doctor Strange.
Maybe.
A, final answer.
A is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question of recent releases. How does the criminal Francis die at the end of The Outfit?
Oh, which one is Francis? Shit. I don't know the character names. And I don't want to say.
How do people die in it?
Well, I don't want to say and then give them an opportunity.
Repeat or multiple?
Repeat.
2. All right, this is the first repeat for Grumpy Old Ren. How does the criminal Francis die at the end of The Outfit?
Do a bunch of people die at the end?
There's a few people, I'm pretty sure, and that's why I'm trying to make sure I know. I think we should go multiple.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, dies in a fire, B, shot, C, stabbed, or D, falls to his death.
So the two I was between are there.
Then you go with whatever one you want and just don't even tell me what the other one is.
Can you repeat the options so I have make sure I have the choices right?
For sure. Your options again are A, dies in a fire, B, shot, C, stabbed, or D, falls to his death.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Blasters the chance of the 1 point steal. Your options are A, dies in a fire, B, shot, C, stabbed, or D, falls to his death.
I unfortunately have not seen this, but have you seen this at all?
No.
Okay. I was thinking
either.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's go. Falls to his death. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Falls to his death. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for stabbed. C, stabbed.
I got you.
And your final question, Grumpy Old Ren. In Tar, Lydia's wife plays what instrument in her orchestra?
I want to say violin.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the violin.
Great. Can I say it?
Yes.
Violin, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Nick,
I
good for you.
knew it. That was me.
So at the end of their turn, Blasters remains with 13. Ren is up to 12 as we bring back the wheel and Mr. Marr for what will be the spin for
If it lands on
Inglorious
MC,
Blasters.
freak out.
Lands on coming of age / teen. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I feel better about our choices.
What do you think? Do we want to spin
I mean,
again?
I like
or-
other. Yeah, I kind of want to spin again. I like other stuff on there, but I'm okay with this too.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it as well.
I support those choices as the manager. Those are good ideas. I like your thinking. Yeah, if you guys think you can get something better than this, you should go for it.
Yeah, let's spin again. Why not?
All right, you're stuck with whatever you land on this spin, and you have landed on the category of recent releases, which means you are prompted in a free spin because we don't have other questions in it. And you land on music.
Okay.
So, Dylan, go ahead and you can give them their questions in the category of music as I remove Mr. Mark.
Sure. All right, Blasters. So your first question in the category of music. Where does Jackson Maine hang himself in 2018's A Star is Born? And we're looking for a semi-specific answer.
It's a garage, I believe.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay, garage. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Melissa.
Your next question. Who stars as Joe Gideon in All That Jazz?
He's in Jaws, I believe.
Robert Shaw.
No, is it Schneider?
Roy Scheider.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Roy
sure.
Scheider. Yeah. Roy Scheider. Yeah. Roy Scheider. Is that the one you want to go with for sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you want to go to multiple, I'm pretty sure that's it though.
Let's go with it. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Roy Scheider. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
In what 90s music film is it declared Rex Manning Day?
Empire Records. Empire Records. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So
Keep
your
it
final
going.
question in this category. In Almost Famous, before he starts writing about Stillwater, Will is sent to a concert to cover what real-life band?
I'm pretty sure it's Black Sabbath. I'm like in between two, but that's the one I think it is. We can go to multi if you want. I don't know.
I'm feeling it's. I'm feeling it's your day. Let's do this.
I mean, I could be wrong though. I don't know.
All right, let's go to multiple to be safe then, just so they can only get one, I guess. Or
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
we'll go to multiple choice.
Your options are
Multiple
A,
choice. Oh, sorry. That's you, Dylan. Let me do.
Your options are A, The Rolling Stones, B, Black Sabbath, C, The Who, or D, Led Zeppelin.
Okay. Of course, the two that I'm thinking are there, but I'm still thinking it's Black Sabbath. So, do we want to go for it? Okay,
Do it.
Black Sabbath. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh shit. Okay.
Good job, dude. Don't worry about it. Good job.
Final question in this category. Thank God It's Friday centers around what genre of music?
Never even heard of this. So
Go with multiple choice, please.
yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, rap, B, country, C, jazz, or D, disco.
Are any of those?
I'm just
Speaking
thinking
to
it's disco for some reason. I just
Yeah,
feel disco.
yeah. I mean, let's go disco. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Cool.
Melissa likes music.
Yeah,
I do.
Yes.
That was all
So
you.
the end of their
Great job,
turn,
Melissa. Great
Inglorious
job.
Blasters get the score up to 21. Ren remains at 12. But anything can happen as we get to round number 3, which is the patented pick your poison round, and works like this. We are going to let the competitors choose what they would like at a 1, 2, 3, and 4 point value for their categories. One person will be designated to take the 1 pointer. One person will take the 2 pointer. They can confer on the 3 and 4 pointer together. We go until someone wins, or there's mathematical eliminations. You know the drill. Your categories tonight being 1990s, Adam Sandler, classics, Tom Cruise, 2000s, action adventure, directors, and scores and soundtracks. We will let our teams choose their categories, and we'll be back with you momentarily. All right, they have chosen their categories. Accordingly, we'll get right into it. Dylan, since Scorpio Red is behind, I'll have you field them their questions first.
Sure thing. All right, so the first question will go to Nick in the category of directors. Who directed the 2022 film Elvis?
This match sucks. So like I knew nothing around 1. Jean Jacket's the name of the monster from freaking Nope, and I thought that'd be a recent release question, but it wasn't. That's the only thing I've seen recently. Baz Luhrmann, final answer.
That is correct. All right, so going over now to Tim for his 2 point question in the category of action/adventure. What is the name of Patrick Swayze's character in Point Break?
Oh. Oh, shit. Repeat the question.
Right.
Second repeat.
What is the name of Patrick Swayze's character in Point Break?
Repeat the question.
That is your final repeat. What is the name of Patrick Swayze's character in Point Break?
Four.
Sorry, Nick. Murtaugh.
1. And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Inglorious Blasters. The answer was Bodie. We're looking for Bodie. So I'll throw all of our competitors here in the back. That was a strong showing from Inglorious Blasters today, Dylan. I also was. Here's the thing with Red. I had like my breath held the entire time because you never know when Tim's gonna pound a Miller Lite and out comes the right answer out of that majestic hair, or Twohig says something sassy and then just pins the right answer on the end. You can't count Red out. But Blasters came to absolutely play. Thoughts on the match?
Yeah, you said it. I mean, super strong performance from Inglorious Blasters. Like, picking up like right where they started right at the beginning of last season. They had a very strong start to their season last year, and they had a very strong performance here. Like Melissa getting the perfect round at round number 1, just bulldozing their way through music. It was pretty hard to catch them today. So Ren put up a valiant effort, but yeah, they just really came to play.
Absolutely. So we'll go ahead and we'll talk to our unfortunate losers first, Tim and Twohig, grumpy old Ren. You guys, you were very entertaining and fun to watch today, as always. I love you both very dearly. Solid showing. All this. No, when they play bad, I just say,
no,
I
do it too. I was like, oh, you were so entertaining because you can't be like, hey, you sucked.
You know who I blame for
Well, here's
this?
the thing. I love you both. I would tell you if you sucked. You didn't suck. Like,
You know who I blame? I blame Mike Hanley. He's always been in my corner, and tonight he had to work. Actually, no, I don't blame Mike. I blame Nazario. I thought he was actually the manager of this faction, but he was too busy being in Panama and watching movies that aren't released in the United States yet.
I blame the guy who crashed on the highway in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I could have been more alert and ready. But Melissa and James, good shit. Melissa especially playing on fire.
Yeah,
This airs probably way before other things, but Melissa's just playing really great in like everything, and it's awesome. Like I love it. So, good shit on a perfect round. They crushed music. That was awesome. So from just like the standpoint of sitting back and watching,
I wish we were watching it, not playing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I still stand by that. I always love playing. I like playing with Nick. I just like it better when I know the answers to questions. I don't feel like I let him down, but gates of hell, woof. But hey, we got there. We made it happen through the gates of hell.
Boatman was there too.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
Wessler was there. That question still threw me off so hard where I'm sitting there and Nick's just going on a rant about nope, and I thought he didn't know it. That's just Basler, finally.
I didn't get a single question I knew for sure. Even the two I answered in round one I guessed on, and then I was like, cool. Even if Tim had swept recent releases, I would have been like, oh, this is fun. I'm just sitting here not knowing things. So
and
yeah.
Then we knew Baz Luhrmann.
End of rant.
You did know Baz Luhrmann.
Good job to them though.
So are there any teams that you guys are looking to potentially play next time you guys come back?
You mean like next year sometime? Or are we going to play later this year? Tell me, Koho. If we play later this year, there's only one team I want, and honestly only one team I think we deserve, and that's Ginyu Force. Payson Johnson is a fucking chump, and I want him now.
I would like to play Zardu Hasselfrau.
That's a great team name, by the way. Yeah, love that. Let's play them.
Yes, please.
Zardu Hasselfrau is something I may be able to make happen. So we'll see. You may be able to play Zardu Hasselfrau, but it was always great seeing you guys as always. So we'll see you guys again very soon. We'll talk to our winners today. Inglorious Blasters, perfect round one for Melissa Woody. A sweep of music. Didn't have to answer round three. Phenomenal performance from you guys today. How are you guys feeling coming off that one?
That was all Melissa. She literally saw me and was like, all right, James, come here. And just put me on her back and then rode me up the hill. You did great, Melissa. You really did. It was all kinds of questions you answered. You did a hell of a job today. Good job.
Thank you. So did you. I can't believe it, honestly. And the thing that's crazy too is like, I feel really bad about the steal, like, because we were in between Italy and Spain. Like we could have gotten that potentially. And then
it was one of the Balearic Islands. It was Mallorca. So it's if you don't know your geography, that's fine. That's a geography.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun, but crazy.
A lot of fun. Yeah, no. It was good too. It was worth the wait. So yeah.
See, I want to thank Dylan for being here. So because I did what's called like a soul cipher, and we had Melissa turn in that Dylan-like performance and just destroy the team. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So this voodoo thing I got going is working. So that's good.
It's
very, very good.
I don't know how to describe this voodoo thing you do, and I don't like it. It's terrifying. But with that, you guys have won your way back up to a 500 spot, which puts you a little bit higher seed in the tournament. But is there anyone you're trying to face off with in this tournament? Any team you're hoping to face off amongst the other 15 teams in this tournament?
I mean, honestly, going into this match today, like I was really nervous because Tim and Nick are great. So I'm just honestly really like shocked right now with the turn of events. So I don't really care. I'm excited to play whoever.
Yeah, what did they say? You just play who's in front of you, so that's who we'll play next. We're down.
All right, I like that answer. So, the Inglorious Blasters, congratulations on your win today. As we will say goodbye to Melissa, James, and Calamity John. Dylan, put a bow on it as we wrap this one up.
That fly just came back. I'm sorry, that's distracted. Yeah, great match again. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited to see both these teams come back because I think Ren's always entertaining and has pushed many like very tough teams like to their breaking point, and I'm excited to see them come back. And Blasters is looking pretty scary this year, so it should be good.
Definitely. This team's tournament is shaping up to be super entertaining and super interesting. I'm really excited to see what happens. So thank you guys so much for tuning into another match here in Movie Melee. That has been Melissa. That has been James. That has been John. That has been Tim. That has been Nick. That has been Dylan. I've been Caleb. This has been Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
You get a light?
If it take a
Bye.